What is up, my fellow gamers? In today's video, we are going over the brand new content we got in Tokyo Ghoul Break the Chains. Like and sub for more amazing gaming content. So we got a brand new recruitment banner. Long gone is the awakened version of Ken, and we now have the CCG Maverick Juzo. I think that's how you say it, Juzo. So I went ahead and I did a couple summons on here. My second 10 pull, bam, we got them. Second 10 pull, we got them. Absolutely amazing. So far I've done 50 pulls and we only got the one out of the second 10 pulls. So we're still trying to get some more copies, but I want to go over, should you summon for this character? I'm going to do some gameplay, what content this character is good for. We also got a new event, challengeable, in the bottom right corner. The other event has passed, and also depending on how new your server is, how long you've been playing, you may not see this. So the way this game works is the content is pushed out based on how old your server is. So if you're in a brand new server, you may have that Awakened Ken version as your exclusive banner instead of this character. And also you might have like different events than me. I started playing day one of global launch. So we are, I don't even know how many days. We're definitely way past a week into this game. So we're starting to get different events going on in my version, my server. So this challengeable assault one, it's kind of similar to the last one we had, but it's slightly different because we have attempt limits. So before, in the previous event we had, you could do it as many times as you want pretty much. But this one right here, we have a boss that we're going to go up against. We're going up against Noro, and we can only do this 3 times per day. You're going to start off on easy. The rest of them are going to be locked. So pretty much just go and do the highest stage you can. Abyss isn't that hard, so I'm going to be grinding Abyss. The rewards are okay. They're not too bad. You know, it's something to do with our energy, our stamina, right? But what we're getting is these tokens, these tickets. We're going to use those tickets in the exchange shop. So again, similar to the other event that we just had, buy out the shop. It should be very, very easy to go ahead and just buy everything out. I went ahead and I bought out the shop in the last previous event. I was able to buy it out within like 2 days. It's super easy. Bunch of free rewards. You can get, what, 50 of these keys. You're going to get 10 event summoning tickets. You know, really good stuff. Don't overlook this. Make sure you prioritize doing this every day. If your time is limited, at least make sure you get your 3 daily attempts in on that highest stage. We go to the gacha. It also has like a little gacha center that's going on. You're going to get these little poker chip looking things right here, and you are going to get them from the drop. So this is another thing that can drop from right here. You can get these gacha tokens to drop. We also got a new time limited event. So our 7-day goal has changed. The previous one we had, the max reward would give us a guaranteed SSR ticket. So we could get a free SSR unit, which I really liked. For our next 7-day goal, it's definitely a bit different. We have some different tasks that we need to do, some different rewards. These rewards I feel like are not as good as those first 7 days for a brand new server launch. The max reward we get is an assault cell, which, you know, it's good. You know, it's going to depend on if you need it or not. Attack focus cell, it's good, but I would have rather gotten another SSR guaranteed ticket. I feel like that would have been a little bit better than getting one of these assault cells. Let's go over this brand new character that we got. I have gotten them to 105 level. I still need to power them up more. The thing that I really, really want into consideration with this is their attribute is a green skill. So this is important because if we head on over to the PvP arena, currently right now, I don't have strength opened up. It says strength will open in 2 weeks, and the speed is also not open. It says speed arena will open next Monday. So right now for me and my server, we only have the regular arena, and then the skill arena had opened up. So because of that, this character has been amazing for this specific PvP area. So absolutely has been putting in work for PvP content in the skill arena. So what this is a special PvP arena where you can only use characters that have that like green attribute, that skill attribute. So really has been helping out. So this is the green characters I have right now. Not the greatest, but we have two good ones. We've got Juzo, and then we got Rise. So these two pretty much good. The rest of them kind of meh. But still, you know, we're trying to grind 454, so we definitely got a ways to catch up. Compared to regular arena, we are ranked 51 in that and still trying to climb in that. Is there an AoE damage dealer? So damages all enemies for a pretty decent amount. 285% is pretty high for AoE damage. But we're going to be applying the death mark to the target for 2 turns. Death mark, damage taken from the applier is guaranteed to be a crit damage. So we're guaranteed we're gonna put on crit hits on our enemies, and because it's AoE, that means bam, we're hitting crit damage on the entire lineup for our PvP enemy or PvE, whatever content you're doing. So really, really amazing. Now the passive skills go ahead and they kind of go hand in hand with that death mark, and they make it even stronger. So the first one we have is you gain 1 mark boost when your turn starts. Gaining 3 is going to increase all your stats. So we're going to increase our stats when we get 3. It's going to remove them, preventing you from gaining boost marks for the duration. Boost mark duration, increase stats by 3. So we're going to get a little bit of an increase to our stats, which is good. Everyone's going to have this. This is like the blanket first passive. The one that really starts to shine, and this is why I recommend you continue to pull on that recruitment banner for this character, is the 1-star unlock. So once you get them to 1 star, that's when you get a huge increase and they become amazing. The 2 stars, the 3 stars, you know, these ones they're good, but it's going to be, you know, a little bit difficult to pull 2 copies, 3 copies, 4 copies of this character. But if you can at least just pull 1 more duplicate, get them to 1 star, this is really going to help out a lot. You may unlock this character and think, they're not that great, they're okay. Well, really, when they really start to shine is when you get them to 1 star, because this is a huge game changer for this character. When the target with death mark dies, you're going to add 1 mark boost to yourself and immediately cause death damage equal to 180% of attack to all enemies. That is insane. This bonus attack right here is such a huge game changer. So really, you need to keep going and try and at least pull 2 copies. You need 1 regular one and then the other one to boost them up to 1 star. So if you can get this character to 1 star, I think that is good enough. Obviously, you know, getting 2 stars, 3 stars is good, but you're really going to see the power, the full effect of this character at 1 star with that bonus attack. So that's what I really recommend. Let's actually go ahead and let's jump into some battles for combat. The exploration, the character is amazing for exploration as well. Pretty much any type of content where you're going to be facing multiple enemies. Not that great for boss battles. Boss battles, you typically want to have characters who are going to be doing single target damage. So because Juzo does AoE damage, not the greatest for boss battles, more for PvP content, you know, when you're facing multiple enemies and things like that. So if we go over to like even the grinding area, going ahead and just like grinding, I have to grind the promotion for this. I've only been doing the strength one because a lot of my characters are strength. But now I got to jump in here. Go ahead and do my PvP right now. Let's jump into this battle and see this character in action in all its glory. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to turn it to 2 times so you can really see them in action. Right here, they're going to do a 2-star attack right now. They're going to come up. Watch this. So we got our 2-star attack. Bam. Lots of crit damage. They all have the death mark, but yeah, that was really awesome. Crit damage is amazing because it is AoE. So you're hitting so many enemies at such a high amount of damage. And that's one of the big problems with a lot of the characters in this game is the characters that do have AoE damage, a lot of them, the percentage for their attack power or their percentage for the damage that they're going to do in AoE is typically low. It's typically like, you know, 200% to 250%, whatever. It's a really low percentage for the amount in AoE damage. Whereas if you take a look for this character, we're doing so much damage, right? but we're also getting that death mark, which is increasing that damage to be crit damage. So it's like amplifying it so much more. So you're just getting so much AoE damage from this character. Highly recommend. Go ahead and summon for them. Really amazing. Takes out mobs of enemies really fast. Like you really just see that huge impact on all of the enemies. You can see we're doing tons and tons of damage. I have a really cool video planned where I'm going to do an updated tier list, and it's going to be based on the community feedback. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take everyone's suggestions and comments from my original tier list video, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to make some changes to the tier list that I made, and we're going to go based off of what people had suggested in the comments. So be on the lookout for that. I'm going to have that out probably over the weekend. I'm going to make that. So that'll be a fun one to read everyone's comments, and then we'll make adjustments on the fly, and we'll come up with a community-based tier list, which should be a lot of fun. Stay happy, stay safe. I'll see y'all later. Peace.